Hey guys, Don here. Welcome to the Podiatry Practice Mastery Weekly Update. This is from May 17th. Really, the one thing I wanna share today is about the Curemedics portal. This is for if you do Shockwave. If you haven't seen this portal, it's available to everyone. You just contact the rep; they'll give you the login. This is really the key. I'm also going to talk a little bit about setting up books versus courses, kind of the experience, podcast update, and interview update here. Okay. I'm trying to do these once a week. I'd like to know your feedback. If you think that's too much, please let me know, or if it's not soon enough. Okay, so let's kind of get right into it. This is the Curemedics. This is where I would spend time if you had time. This is what I did to really help me increase the amount I did of Curemedics. So this is their website, and you can log in. There's a lot of patient information, but there's a portion here that's called webinars, and these are the webinars that they do. And there are some great interviews. So Success in Your Private Practice by Paul Hobro was one I really recommend. Talks about like the practice management aspect behind it. And then they have different things by different people that are really good at Shockwave. And so what I did is every one of these that was coming out at noon, I watched. And that really helped me to understand better how to explain it to my patients. The more you understand something, the more you're going to utilize it, and the more you're going to, be able to offer it to your patients because you're going to understand how it works. So if you have an opportunity, what I would say is kind of watch all of these. Just go through them one at a time, watch them. Even though there might not be specific to what you're treating, this would really, really help you. Okay, if you can do one thing and you want to do more Shockwave, it would be learn more. The more you learn, the more you're going to do. Okay, if I haven't emphasized it enough, that's what I'm emphasizing. So you go to the Curemedics portal assets, and the login. I don't know if I'm supposed to give it out, but I'm going to. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. But if you go to the portal assets, it's the partner portal right here, and you just log in. I think the password is. Let me go back here. It's Curemedics 99. So that's the password for that. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is the difference between courses and blogs. You don't have to look at my funny face up here. This is once again was made on Kajabi. A few things I'm trying out on my blog. So my blog is competing with my actual website. I just want you to know. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And what I can offer here, though, a couple of things. I put together a free shoe buying guide here, and basically I just plagiarized my buddy Larry Hoppin because it was working so well for him. I wanted to put this up here, and if someone wants this, they just click it, and it goes here to this, and they can kind of get that shoe buying guide. Okay, that's the guide right there, and then here's just different videos. Also, if you go back here, one thing that's been really helpful is I put books on here. These are the books that I've talked about before that I made them via Fiverr. And once again, I wrote them. Someone else laid them out. I didn't do all this back end work, but people can download them for free, and then it adds them to a list. Okay, I just want to kind of show how that works. Now, but the other thing I wanted to utilize, and I've been talking about this, I make not tons, but I've made a few videos, and they weren't really getting enough traction on YouTube. So I had this idea from Bob and Brad. These are the two physical therapy guys. And what they made is they made programs, but we don't use the word program. We use the word courses. So I put together these little courses on different topics. So for example, when a patient comes in to see me on Achilles tendonitis, instead of sending them via the Patient Education Genius I've talked about before, I'll just send them one link, and the link goes to this. And in this course, what you'll do is it's like a free course, a combination of helpful things. It has Google reviews for credibility, and it has the same link to this book so they can get the book. But then I put different videos down here. These are videos that I've made in the past on like how to treat Achilles tendonitis. This is an hour webinar that we did. Here's foam rolling and deep tissue massage. Here is trigger point tool video. Here's a morning routine that we talked about where we talk about like massaging the calf and belly breathing and things like that. Here's a video about Shockwave for the Achilles tendon. Here's a webinar we did amongst the docs on Shockwave. And then I talk about amnio. And then just a few other videos. And then I have some resources down here. So basically this is a link to the Shockwave on our website, icing and contrast baths, UFOs. And here are some of the products. These are the Amazon affiliates. Okay, once again, I'll go to Amazon and and there's an affiliate site. I don't really make anything on this. Maybe I think Larry Huppman makes a lot more, but I just put a few things that patients could want. I specifically recommend them get like a foam roller and one of these sticks sometimes, or some other type of tool. I really like the trigger point tools and just things like that. So I put them on there. So that's that. So you might want to take a look at that if that would help you. Here is the podcast. So the podcasts, I keep on kind of increasing how I'm doing this. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to do a weekly update. I'm trying to have that come out on Mondays. We'll see how that goes. But for now, that's what we're doing. Now, the Mondays, the audio one, if you're listening to this audio, it says best to watch here. So basically, if you click it, and you'll have a link to the actual video. These videos are hosted on Podiatry Practice Mastery. So basically, that one's blocked, sorry, but you should be able to get to my blog somehow. This is how we learn things. If you go to the blog, you'll be able to see the previous weeks and kind of the topics that we're covering, okay? So I would still subscribe to the podcast if you like the audio version, but some of these, like this one today, it's going to be, video is going to be better. And the last thing I want to talk about is I talked to Paul Wright. He did something called a World Podiatry Business Summit. Kind of a big word, but he's a great marketer. Basically, that's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to listen to his advice about marketing, about pretty much packaging your knowledge. That was a great one. And then if you want to get more about this course, you just click this and it'll take you to his World Podiatry Summit. Basically, it's a whole bunch of lectures by different podiatrists on different aspects, okay, of podiatry. You can get free instant access. I think he gives you like a day for free, and then you can buy it all for like $100 if you want all these things. And so he has all the different speakers in here. He's got some speakers internationally and here from the United States and things like that. So I think you might enjoy it. Those are the things I wanted to talk about today, and hope you found it helpful. Once again, subscribe to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Check out these other things. Oh, I was going to tell you one other thing. On this, if you're not getting if you want the videos, to do that, you actually have to subscribe. There's going to be like a subscribe button or a register button here up on top within Present, which is podiatry.com. That's their website. And then you can get they'll give you emails of all the videos. Some people don't like the video, so you can just listen to it on the podcast if that's easier. Okay. Have a great week, guys. Okay.